Whiskey JYPSI is an American whiskey brand founded in 2020 by country music star Eric Church and entrepreneur Raj Alva. They are celebrating the occasion with a new legacy batch of the spirit called the Declaration. It is a drink that makers say revives and reimagines a colonial-era Maryland-style rye mash bill that offers a tangible link to early American whiskey making.
Master blender and Whiskey JYPSI maker Ari Sussman.
So the Declaration is our annual release. Every year we release one product that sits kind of above our other products. It's in very limited amount of production, and it tends to tell a narrative or a story of what we're thinking about and what we value in the ideas and narratives that we want to express through whiskey. We knew that we wanted to make a whiskey to commemorate the 250th anniversary of America. And in doing so, we started researching early American drinking habits. And of course, we came upon the story that you mentioned, which is George Washington, our first president, after he left the presidency, started a distillery at Mount Vernon, which by the time of his passing was arguably the largest distillery in the country. And they were known for a particular type of rye whiskey. Before bourbon, there was rye. Rye was really the spirit, the whiskey of the post-revolutionary age. And we wanted to make a whiskey that commemorated that rye. So what we did was we took his recipe, his proportions, George Washington's proportions of rye, corn, and barley. And instead of doing a historical reenactment and just kind of recreating that whiskey, we used our imagination to build a blend that used those grain inputs, blended them in a new way. So we used his recipe, but we sourced beautiful whiskey, really well-aged whiskey from all over the world to do it. And when we shared a prototype with our friends at George Washington's distillery at Mount Vernon, which was restarted about 20 years ago, they liked it. They really enjoyed it. And they actually offered to share with us a freshly harvested apple brandy barrel from their distillery. So a whiskey that began as sort of an homage to George Washington's production style ended up being a collaboration with George Washington's distillery at Mount Vernon as they let us finish or secondary age our whiskey blend in their apple brandy barrels, which gives it whole new dimension and
That's
levels of character.
It's cool, and I love the history. So I mean, this really is real all-American whiskey.
This is like
right
it's
here.
historic
this is it.
almost.
Exactly.
It's new, but also historic.